you want to have if you see yourself as a respectful person or come across as a pick-me chick. When we come across as too hard, when we come across as too strong, too much intention, can you express how much you really want something? It pushes people away. So the first step is this, okay? Understand that too much reaction to the guy will cause you to come across as a pick-me chick. You laugh at every one of his jokes with too much intensity. You share too much. You talk too much. When you talk too much, you're pretty much communicating that you're a needy person. So calm down with the intensity. Stop responding too fast to his text messages and too fast, even with your words. When he talks to you, stop responding so fast. Stop speaking so fast. You learn to tone down your reactions, and that even means that when you really like the guy, you kind of tone down your facial expressions. So rather than being at 100, you tone it down to like a 50%. If you put conscious awareness and conscious effort to do that, you could fix that part of being too reactive to the guy.
It's better yet to ignore somebody without telling them why they're ignoring you, why you're ignoring them. But make sure to ignore them when they do something wrong so that eventually they can solve the puzzle, right? You can't ignore somebody without having a reason to. You got to make sure that they can maybe associate a certain behavior with the ignoring, and the best way to create those associations is to do it at a similar time. Because when you ignore somebody, naturally what happens is that the brain releases a lot of cortisol. What cortisol does is that it reminds you of everything that led up to the release of cortisol. It's important to know what leads up to the release of cortisol in order to avoid it. The same thing happens with dopamine. Dopamine pretty much helps you remember what led up to the dopamine. So make sure to do it when he does something wrong so that his brain could come up to the conclusion and say,
if you want to watch more amazing toxic content like this, follow me on my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram. You'll see it right here. So understand this. To make a guy desire, you got to keep that distance. So if you're in a relationship with a guy, you have to find a way to put a little bit of that distance in there. You have to. Because you gotta understand, he loves you, but he also has a mammalian brain, and that brain will get used to whatever is in front of you. Now, you may not keep him desiring you all the time, but to love you is different. To love you is something more achievable. Desire completely 100% of the time, it's just your ego. You get what I'm trying? That's just your ego. To love you is something that is manageable and realistic. Now, if you want to watch more amazing toxic content like this, follow me on my YouTube channel and follow me on Instagram. You'll see it right here.
By the way, if you're in Bushwick and you want to attend my meditation group where we meditate together and you guys can meet people who have a similar interest to you, you guys can click on the description down below, and we're having a meditation meetup, a meditation circle on November 6th and in other times, to be honest with you, not just November 6th. Click on the description down below where it says join the group. You can either WhatsApp me or hit me up on Instagram and I'll send you the information.
From time to time, forget to respond. Develop the reputation of being a horrible texter. The key is your emotional regulation, or else you'll fuck it up. You see, like, you want to develop the reputation of someone who doesn't text back as often. You see, and if you really like the guy, that's almost impossible. I know that. That's why I always say the biggest enemy is not the guy, it's your emotions. So what you have to do then is develop the emotional intelligence to be able to withhold yourself from texting him. You see, like, you gotta, when you feel that urge to text him, relax underneath this tension and breathe into it. You see, so that you don't give in to the urge. All right. So just it's a lot better to be known as someone who doesn't text back. You know, it's just a lot better. All right. As long as you're warm in person, that's the thing though, is that you can't be an asshole in text message and an asshole in person. It doesn't work that way.
So the way to make a guy fall in love with you in under 30 days is to first love bomb him for the next 30 days. Tell him how much you like him. Validate him. Suck a good dick. Say how awesome of a guy that he is. You know what I'm saying? And then after that, break up with him all of a sudden. Say, I just don't think this is working out. And let him come back to you. This will work 50% of the time. But if you're willing to lose him, preemptively breaking up with him causes him to feel such a pain that he'll fall in love with you, because pain is what creates the love. Pain is what makes him want you a lot more. This is fucked up, but this works. This is how you make him fall in love with you, with just this word. Just after you see this guy for like 2 months or so, and you're noticing he kind of likes you. This is how you really make him fall in love with you. After you have sex with him, when you're laying down with him, just look at him and say to him, wow, me and you would have some pretty good looking kids. Anyways, and change the topic. Just change the topic. Then do the same shit
3 weeks later. As long as you're the one that acts like you don't like him as much as he likes you, as long as you're the one that cancels dates, as long as you're the one that takes longer to respond, by saying that, he'll imagine having a kid with you because you're so distant with him. That'll make him fall in love. It happened to me. Trust me.
Desire is never about possessing you completely. Desire is more about the imagination, because as soon as you have what you desire, it is absolutely an unmitigated part of human nature to take it for granted. That's just how it is. And in the beginning of meeting somebody, they will have peak desire for you. And maybe as the years go by, you have periodic peaks and valleys, but it's never gonna stay at peak, okay? Another thing is that the ones that desire you the most, for the most part, will never have you. Like that's the paradox behind this, is that there are guys out there that want you more than your man, but the only reason why they desire you is because they cannot have you.
Number one, late on dates. That motherfucker should be so excited to see you, he wants to time travel for the time of the date. It's that simple. No guy that is excited to see you will be late on dates, especially more than 15 minutes late. I'm telling you, that's not how guys work. Second one, I don't care if his grandma choked on the pork chop or fell down the stairs. No excuse. Second one, cancels dates consistently. That means there's another girl that's better, that he thinks is better than you. So don't accept cancellations. If he cancels twice in a row, cancel. Break up with him, plain and simple. Third one, late reply. I don't give a fuck if he's the ambassador of the United Nations. No guy that takes a long time, 10 hours to respond to a text, likes you. It's that simple. I don't care what the excuse is. There's no excuse for consistently late replies.
3 ways to make a guy needy for you. 1, leave him alone when you're away. If you're on vacation, or you're working, or he's on vacation, leave him alone. Just go silent on him. He'll start wondering, why is she not texting me? And then he's gonna start texting you a lot more often. Second, create a pattern of neediness and then break it. Maybe you text him every day. Maybe you call him every day, but then all of a sudden stop. And then he's gonna say, why did she stop? Did she meet somebody? Which goes into my third point. Tyrone. Buy yourself a black personal trainer and then praise him. Say how he's giving you a discount. Say how he makes you work out so hard, and you'll notice he gets needy.
Red flags in the beginning of a relationship. 1, if he takes more than 10 hours to respond consistently. I don't give a fuck if his grandma choked on the pork chop. You better fucking respond fast. Everybody has their phone in their hands, okay? Number 2, always late on dates, okay? You're never late for your job. For some reason, you're late for a date with me. When in the first month, also last one is wondering if he likes you in the first 2 or 3 months. If you get a mixture of that, it's better off to back away, cancel the date, pull away, be a little cold, and let him warm up to you, okay? Or call him out on why he takes so long to respond back, because that's not fucking normal. And if he keeps doing it, break up with him. He don't like you.
Most people back away for a few reasons. 1, they need space from you. They're a little too tired from you. And remind me to make a video why men pull away. The second one is they're trying to manipulate you, right? Some guys pull away, especially when there's no reason why. They pull away. I'm not crying though, people. I'm not crying, all right? But like, oh my God, people, he's opening up. I ain't opening up. A lot of times people pull away because they just need space. I mean, they just need space, right? Sometimes they pull away because there's an ex. Sometimes they pull away because they're mad. The point is that when a guy pulls away, you cannot run after him.
The reason why every woman needs to have at least one black guy as her ex is because it puts your current boyfriend in a sexually competitive state, especially if he's white, especially if his name is Jake. Now look, the reason why is because a black guy represents, and that's the truth, at least from where I'm from, it represents ultimate sexuality. Big dick, you know what I'm saying? Tall, muscular, his name is Tyrone, that type of shit. If you tell that to your boyfriend that you dated a big old black guy, he's gonna say, oh, all right, but deep down he's gonna have fear that big old black guy's gonna come running into that door and take his girl home. All right, so at least mention you dated at least one black guy and say that you actually like dating black guys and watch his face.
All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners, no more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week, 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses. My Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you. Free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.